everybody, it's Chris Eads, known online as Wootini, here with another gamer video podcast. This is going to be a pretty quick one. I don't have a whole lot to talk about this week. I did want to start with an update on my Joy-Con repair. As you remember from previous episodes, I am, as many others are, suffering the dreaded Joy-Con drift. And in preparation for Dragon Quest XI, I said, let's get this thing fixed. So I sent it out, and it took over a week. And I kept checking the website to see if they'd updated, and said, okay, we got it. And they never did. And Wednesday, at the end of the day, I got an email from Nintendo saying, hey, we've got your repair. We're going to start work on it. Don't worry about it. We'll let you know when it's fixed and it's on its way back to you. And I think, great. And then out of curiosity, I checked the website again. Still the same image. Still not updated. There's nothing there. So as far as the website updating, sucks. It does not say that they've received it, or that it's being repaired. But it was, because Wednesday evening, I got the email saying, hey, we got it, and by Thursday afternoon, they're like, hey, it's done, it's on its way back to you, here's the shipping number for UPS, so you can track it. And I said, great. And I thought, oh, maybe I'll get it, like, in time for this weekend. But, I did not, because, I checked the tracking number, and when it finally, UPS actually logged it in and gave me an estimated delivery date, the delivery date was Monday. Because of course, it's going to be, 2 days, but they're not going to deliver it on Saturday or Sunday, so I'll have to wait till Monday. Worse still, when I checked on Saturday, it now says Tuesday. I don't know what's going on there. So I'm hoping it actually still comes on Monday, and they're just overestimating for Tuesday. I don't know, we'll see. The reason, I think, for the delay is when I sent my Joy-Con to Nintendo for repair, it went to Syracuse, which is just upstate. So that's fine. It took a day. It was there the next day. It shipped Monday, arrived there Tuesday, they said. So it just took over a week for them to log it into the system. At least once they did that, it only took half a day to repair it. But then it's taking days and days to come back to me because it's coming from Seattle, Washington. So I'm basically going out on a limb here and assuming that that's not my particular actual Joy-Con that I'm going to get back. I'm getting back a refurbished one from some shipping center in Seattle, Washington. And they will eventually fix my Joy-Con and then give it to somebody else. Because I know that when I sent my 3DS years ago, when I sent my 3DS in, I got back my same exact 3DS system. Because they cleaned the screen, but it wasn't dust, it was a dead pixel, which they didn't fix, so I know for a fact that that was my same 3DS with the dead pixel. But, I mean, it's just a Joy-Con, so I don't care. I would prefer it if they would send me a brand new Joy-Con from some new manufacturing process that they developed that would make the drift never happen. That would be super awesome if they could figure out a way to make that not happen. And then they make all the new Joy-Cons that way, and then they're just replacing the old ones with the new ones, so that we never have this again. But I'm pretty sure that within 6 months to 8 months, I'm going to be having drift again. And I doubt they're going to still be offering free repairs. But we'll see how much they cost then. Because I have not played any Dragon Quest, because I can't carry my Switch around with me on the train. So it's a home system, and I don't play it at home really. I play my PlayStation at home. I could play Dragon Quest, but I am, like I said last week, I'm trying to stretch it out so that I can make this demo last all the way until the 27th, so that there's not too much time in between when I stop and when I start again. But I have been playing No Man's Sky because they just updated it with, I think, some VR fixes. That's what I was led to understand. And I haven't really noticed much, except that when you do mine things, they do, you can see what you're doing. There's no black box anymore, so that's super nice. I haven't really noticed any other improvements or anything, because the pop-in is still really not good. Like, you walk around and there's grass in front of you, but then it looks like bare ground, but then as you get closer, the grass sort of pops in, and it's like... But that's, I think, just the PlayStation. Like, if I was playing this on, like, on my high-end PC with an Oculus, it might not be that bad, because I could upgrade my PC and make it better. But the PlayStation does what the PlayStation does. You can't make it do anything more. I don't even have a Pro. I don't know, maybe it looks better on the PlayStation Pro? Who knows? But that's it. I also wanted to mention Nintendo had a Nintendo Direct that everyone was super excited about, and I was on the train home, so I couldn't watch it live. So I was basically just like sitting on the train and like checking Twitter and see everybody updating their Twitter as they were exclaiming, "Oh wow this, oh wow that," and getting excited about various things. Because I'll have service like inside of a station, but then in the tunnels, no. So I couldn't watch YouTube because it would just cut in and out and annoy me. So I was just checking Twitter updates and seeing what was being announced, and Nintendo saying, hey this, hey that. And there wasn't really anything that like grabbed me. I mean, like, everyone gets all excited about Smash, but as you know, I don't play Smash. And it's funny because my train went above ground, finally, and I said, you know what, let me just see what the ending of this Direct is and what the big announcement at the very end is. And I turned it on just in time for the Animal Crossing section. And I was like, ooh, Animal Crossing! So I'm literally sitting on the train, like, watching the Animal Crossing section of the Nintendo Direct. And then I got to my stop, and I got off, and I'm literally walking home, like, watching my phone to see. And I was kind of disappointed, because I feel like what they showed of this, you know, what they showed for Animal Crossing on the Switch didn't really give me anything beyond what they'd already announced in the previous Direct, when they showed Animal Crossing for the Switch for the first time. I mean, I know that technically there's like little details here and there, and you're like, oh, and like if you look at the video and you're like, oh, look at that character's there, that character's there, and this is something you can do now, and you can put down paths and whatever. And I'm just like, but I feel like there was no new information, you know, and I want new information. I'm just still nervous about this whole crafting thing. It bothers me, and I'm worried that it's going to annoy me when I actually sit down to play it, and it won't be a chill, relaxing experience like Animal Crossing is supposed to be. We'll see. And then, of course, the final thing, I shut the Direct off once I realized that after that, their big final last thing was that they were bringing over, what was it, Xenoblade Chronicles or whatever there, and I'm just like, nah, I played that on the Wii, did not care for it. So you want to upgrade it for the Switch? I'm still not going to play that. I will play my Dragon Quest XI, and then I might play something else on the Switch. There are plenty of RPGs to go around. There's tons of them now, and I'm sure that I can find some that are my style that I will enjoy, because that wasn't. I tried it on the Wii, and it did not work. I got good money for it when I traded into GameStop, though. So, that's it for this week. I'll see you back here next time, and I'll talk about more stuff. I'll have my Joy-Con back, and I will have played more Dragon Quest. So, see you then. Bye!